And I do know that I clammed up for a while in terms of saying what I really thought because I was scared. And then at a certain point, I decided that I don't want to be somebody in history who, looking back, hurt people because he was too scared to say something. So I was working with a specific client, and I said to myself, I'm going to say what I believe this client needs to hear. And if I lose my license, I'll become a life coach.
That's very relatable to me because it's like, I was telling somebody the other day, it's like there's so many different movies. John Wick is one example. It's like, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to fight. And then they kill his dog, and it's like, okay, I'm going to pop off.
That's right.
It's like, I think we all have some, villain origin story or something where it's like, you pushed me too far. I was going to keep my mouth shut and my head down. And, you crossed this line and now I'm coming for you kind of mentality.
Yeah. Yeah. And really, that was actually a growth moment for me because I really saw that, when you're really actually helping somebody, not that you should be putting your career at risk. You have to be smart, because I had done that in the past where I stood up for something. Either I stood up for it at the wrong time or I stood up for it in the wrong way, but it impacted me negatively. When you're really actually doing what's right, you're willing to risk, your professional standing. I wanted to, I believed that this stuff was going to end some way or one way or another. And it's still not over, but the extreme control social justice type of energy was going to end one way or another. And when I mean one way or another, was that either there was going to be a shift in the culture or there was going to be a war. I kind of like thought of myself like 80 years from now or whatever. I don't know how old I'll be. I thought of myself as like an 80-year-old man, and like reflecting on this time, like maybe I live in a different country because America became this war-torn nightmare. And we're talking about the old days and thinking about how I worked with some people that had serious issues, but the issues were being lauded as courageous, and how I didn't say anything. And I, at times, maybe even said, yeah, this is this is courageous. You're being your true self. Like I was like, I'm not willing to do that. I'll lose my license. Come get.
Yeah.